if the face was way bigger than I thought it was going to be, that doesn't count.
The video features Phil out late at night in his neighborhood, located in Mission, Oregon. Phil claimed to have heard strange noises echoing around outside his neighborhood only a few minutes prior, which is why he was outside in the first place. Once he reached a nearby forest that was only around 200 feet from his...
Do you see this street right here? Like, I know that I keep pausing, but chat, that is literally a street where Slender Man would kidnap you and then murder you. Like, literally, that might be the scariest looking street that's ever been created by mankind. Are you kidding me? Why would you even be standing there? Just leave. Like, you're obviously gonna get murdered, but, like, look at this street.
Sign in the first place.
Bro, do you see this? Like, tell me that's not the scariest... Sorry.
Reached a nearby forest that was only around 200 feet from his house. He would again hear the noises. And this is where he started recording.
We hear it.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house, and you hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird. Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish. Since it started, it's probably only...
Bro, somebody in the chat just said that's an owl. Brother. What the... Owls do not scream like a hyena. That is not an owl. Dude, are you kidding me? That is not... Owls go... Hoo, hoo. Bro, that's a coyote?
200 feet, 300 feet from me right now.
The recording of noises continued for a while longer, until the sounds of gunshots can be heard echoing from the forest.
Bro. Why would there be gunshots right after the laughing? Bro, do I keep watching or do I end the stream? I don't know, bruh.
That was a gunshot.
Multiple people in the community itself had claimed to have been hearing similar noises for the last 2 months or so leading up to the recording. But just what exactly was making the noises is still unclear.
That is so creepy, bro.
This video features the GoPro footage of 2 dirt bikers riding on a remote path in the forest. Throughout the video, the bikers can be seen going at extreme speeds. But doing this would quickly prove to become almost deadly. As the bikers continued on the path, they were unexpectedly met with a steel cable strung across 2 trees at perfect neck level for oncoming bikers. At a fast enough speed, this trap could no doubt take the lives of anyone riding through that didn't see it. Fortunately, however, the biker in the front did see it, and was able to react quick enough to avoid it.
Who is, like, awful enough to do that, bro? Putting a steel cable would be like a psychopathic behavior. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't seem like it was that tight at least. Is there more though?
The bikers would actually debate whether or not to stay and wait for the person who set up the trap to come back. But they would end up deciding against this.
That does look like
it's still
steel
unknown
rope.
who's responsible.
Wow, that's weird, bro.
Mark Andre was a man who devoted his career to exploring the vast woods of Northern California.
Oh, no.
He worked as his town's environmental service director, so it was quite literally his job to spend time in the woods. In February of 2018, he had been tasked with marking trees, and while he was doing so deep in the woods, he would come across some makeshift cabin, which, considering the extreme remoteness of the area he was in, made the discovery highly abnormal. Mark would of course get a closer look at the structure. The thing was only around 8 by 12 feet wide and 15 feet tall.
The scariest part about this video is your weight. Come on, bro. This is a serious live stream, okay? We're out here getting, like, trying so hard not to be scared right now, and you're just making jokes. It's not funny, dude. Not funny at all.
There was a lock on the shack's only entrance, and from the outside there was no real evidence anyone was there. Still, disturbed by the finding, Mark would head back to get professional assistance. The next few days would consist of multiple attempts to contact the owner of the shack, but all of them ultimately failing. So, finally, upon revisiting the structure, the men would break open the lock to the front door.
Oh, bro.
They would find a space that was clearly being lived in, or at the very least had been lived in recently. The shack had its own furniture, a pot-bellied stove, a small library, and even a typewriter. Jars and cans of food filled the shelves. However, in spite of all this, the search resulted in no further identification of the actual owner. Because the shack was illegally constructed, the men ultimately had no other choice but to leave an eviction notice on the front door before leaving. A few days later, the authorities returned to see out the contract, but there was nothing there. The makeshift cabin was completely gone. Whoever the owner was had deconstructed it, with literally the only thing left behind being an international squatter symbol made from charcoal. Many theorized the owner was wanted by authorities, and was therefore living completely alone in the forest, evading any contact with other people.
How the fuck do you move an entire house? Like, what is this guy, the Hulk? What are you talking about? You just move a house? Is he Iron Man? How did he move a whole house? Like, it was a well-constructed house with, like, wood and a door and a roof, and tell me this guy just straight up moved it like it's Minecraft? Like, what? I'm sorry. We're just gonna glaze over that?
But whether or not this is even close to true is still up for debate. To this day, the real owner of the shack is still unidentified. This video was captured on an early morning in the middle of December. It takes place in Canada and features some disturbing noise echoing throughout the forest. It's not clear what the noise is. Many frequent hunters...
I hate the noise, bro. Whenever it's a creepy noise, it always gets me. Turn around. I do not like how he's looking at me, bro. Not one bit.
would report to have never heard anything even remotely similar.
What is that noise? What is that noise? What is that noise? What is that noise? It sounds like a skinwalker. Tongue moved? Bro, guys, stop messing with me. Seriously, bro, I'm not in the mood right now. Bro, that's like an SCP or something. That's a bird? Bro, what the... Did you just say that's a bird? Have you ever heard a bird in your life? Oh my god, that is not a bird, dude. That is not a bird.
One comment suggested the noise could have been a wolf that was either trapped or left behind by its pack. It's also possible it was another animal, such as an elk or possibly a bull moose. Although none of these theories have been confirmed.
It sounds like an Aztec whistle, bro. Okay, this is the last one, chat. last one. If we can survive this, I'll watch another one of this guy's videos. Which, by the way, shout out to Chilling Scares. Everybody go subscribe to this guy right here, bro. He's making these videos are really cool.
YouTube user Rainy Schuler would upload this video to YouTube in 2013.
Oh, I don't like it already. It's like Life of Luxury, bro. I do not like it one bit. Not one bit.
The video's footage is from multiple security cameras Rainy would set up around his house, which was in an isolated area of the Rocky Mountains. The whole idea behind the cameras was to capture the footage of the different wildlife around his property, to then upload to YouTube. But on September 13, the cameras around his house would catch something completely out of the ordinary. You can see as a woman walks out from the complete darkness of the woods.
Bro, what? Huh? Where did she come from?
Some believe the woman was lost, or that her car had broken down nearby. But that doesn't explain her general careless mannerism as she aimlessly walks around the property. And a while later, the woman could be seen walking right back into the forest. After that night, the house owner would never see this woman again.
Oh my god. Alright, chat, we survived the first video. Let's watch another one of this guy's. I like this guy's 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam. Oh, hell no, bro. 8 most disturbing things caught on doorbells? What? Wait. I feel like this one's gonna be really bad, bro. Most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage.
This first dashcam video was captured in Australia. 2 men in a Mercedes are driving down the highway when, through their rear dashcam, a car is seen quickly approaching. It then swerves around the 2 guys before getting in front of them and slamming on the brakes, clearly trying to run them off the road. But what first could be written off as road rage soon takes a more serious and disturbing turn. The 2 men notice the driver has an axe and is now waving it out his window and threatening them.
I was got an axe, dude. Like, what are you doing? Oh. Keep distance, bro.
What the hell, bro? What is wrong with that guy? He's drunk? Probably. Oh my gosh.
Bro, call now.
The sudden and unexpected encounter forces the 2 men to take a quick U-turn to lose the guy. But he continues to follow
Steak, that's you in 20 years? Bro. Yo, shut up, bro, shut up! We're supposed to be getting scared here!
them. The
Shut up!
situation is then taken even further when the 2 use the next exit and approach a roundabout.
Why is he following them?
Oh! Keep driving, holy! Yeah. No. Keep going. Just keep. Oh my god!
2 times the Mercedes is rear-ended, the second of which causes the attacker to spin out, sending him off the road. This allowed the 2 guys to get away. They would then drive to the nearest police station where they would report what had just happened. When police arrived at the scene of the crash, the car was gone. However, a few hours later, they would find the vehicle on the road, and from there, the driver was arrested. Later, the owner of the dashcam footage would give the video more context. Apparently, the driver chasing them, for whatever reason, was 100% convinced they had robbed his house the night before. But obviously this wasn't the case. The two guys had never before even seen the man. It was determined that he was on a...
He's probably on drugs? Yeah, bro. That's why drugs are scary, man. Like, I feel like if you do enough drugs, you just make up things. Like, what if his house wasn't even robbed in the first place? And he just did so much meth that he never even knew that.
the influence of something. He would be charged with multiple offenses, which put him in prison.
Bro, that's why kids always do, no. Never do drugs. Never do drugs. Never do
2
drugs.
years.
Never do drugs. Never do drugs.
In August of 2018, Justin built
Where the heck, bro? That looks like hell, bro. That straight up looks like hell. Like, look at that right there.
Milton and his 70-year-old father were camping at Glacier National Park in Montana. They had only been at the park for 3 hours when they were informed of an immediate evacuation of the area. A forest fire ignited by lightning the previous night had gotten too far out of control. However, by the time they got the evacuation notice, unknown to them, the only road out of the park had already been engulfed by the fire.
Do I go?
We're gonna find out up here in a minute, aren't we? I think we can drive through this.
What do you do in that situation, bro?
What? Dad, what if the car blows up? We're dead.
Dad, this is insane.
I know. We don't want you trapped in here. Easy, easy. All right, we're good. Slow down. Big rut here. Just slow down. We're out of that fire.
We're not out. Okay, Dad. We're not out.
We're good, though.
What?
Easy. Can't see. Just go easy now. Easy.
Dad, the car is heating up. It's gonna explode. Dad, what if a tree falls on us?
Jason,
Please, God, help us.
you're doing good.
That is terrifying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine that, chat. Imagine happening that. Imagine, bro. Holy crap.
Dad, we can't get out.
I'm getting out. You can't drive back. We get that out of the road. We get gloves.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Dad, we gotta get out of here.
Back it up.
A fallen tree is seen directly in the middle of the road, trapping them inside the park. They had nowhere to go but back, so they ended up reversing through everything they had just went through. When they reached their campsite, they abandoned their car and desperately started running towards a nearby lake. By some miracle, there they would find 2 park employees in a boat on the shore of the lake. Justin and his father were rescued and taken to safety, leaving everything but this horrifying footage behind.
Like, that's gotta be the scariest experience ever, bro. Driving through a forest fire? Like, it literally looks like you're in hell. Like, it's just burning everywhere. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks awful. Glad they survived, though. Wow.
This dashcam footage shows the armed robbery of a cab driver. The driver, Ralph Valletta, had just started his shift. This was his first ride of the day. He was stopped at a light, and the rider can be seen in the back slouched down. But abruptly, he sits up and demands Ralph give him everything he has.
Give me all your money, man. Give me everything you got. Give me it now. All right. I need it now. We can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man. Everything I got, man. Keep your hand where I can see him. I just started. What else you got? I just started. Let me see your wallet. Let me see your... I don't have anything in my wallet. We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet, and let me see your phone. I need it all right now, if you don't want to die, man. Okay. Give it all to me now. Okay.
Unbeknownst to the rider, a police cruiser was stopped at the same light directly behind them.
Dumbass fucking robber, bro. You gotta be the stupidest robber on the entire planet to try and rob somebody when there's literally a cop right behind. Like, oh my god, bro. Stupid robber, bro. dumbest robber alive.
At some point during the robbery, the light to the lane they were in had turned green, and seeing that they weren't moving, the officer put on his lights and got out to investigate.
Don't have anything in my wallet. I don't have your wallet in your phone. I need your wallet. No, please don't give me your phone. I need that for my... There's a copy of this. There's a copy of this. Get out.
Almost immediately, the officer would realize that a robbery was taking place. So, in response, he would order the rider out of the car, where he would then be detained. The rider was arrested and later charged with multiple offenses.
W cop, bro. Facts. W cop. W cop. W cop. Oh. It's getting scary.
In April of 2021, a man named Mitch Kuhn was driving on the highway back from work when he saw this. A child that looks to be wearing a large jacket, or that's possibly wrapped in a blanket, begins walking out in the middle of the highway. Just barely missing Mitch's truck. Mitch was towing a trailer and felt that if he abruptly stopped, it would cause an accident. So instead, he opted to call the police, reporting an unattended child walking on the highway. Police assured Mitch that they'd send out patrol units immediately.
What the hell? Oh my god, that is so sad. How? What? What the fuck? What? What? How? It looked like it came out of like thin air.
Highway. Police
Like it looked like it got AI generated.
assured Mitch that they'd send out patrol units immediately. An hour later, Mitch called again for a follow-up, as well as to offer the footage he had caught on his dash cam. But he was told that it wouldn't be necessary, as the child had been collected safely and was on his way home.
Okay.
However, strangely, police would later state that no child was found, despite officers searching the area until 3:45 a.m. Additionally, they would claim that at no point did they tell Mitch that they had found the child. The next morning, multiple volunteers commenced the search of the area, but no child was ever found, and therefore the search eventually ended. At the time,
Hell no. OMG, you're so fun. Oh my god, thank you for the $5, Basil. Bro, no way you came to my stream. Bro, chat, I'm just concerned for what's in the rest of the video, bro. It's getting weirder. That was the creepiest one by far.
the footage was captured, there were no reports of a missing child in the area. It remains unknown who exactly was captured in this video. This dashcam footage was captured in the streets of Taiwan. Right away,
I already know, bro. Right away, you can just tell this is going to be scary as fuck. Look at this. They're driving in Hurricane Katrina. What is going on? Oh, no. Oh, no.
it's clear the video takes place in the midst of a storm where the winds are strong enough to throw around debris. At one point, debris is even seen flying against the windshield. But little did the drivers know that an actual tornado was forming right behind them and quickly heading in their direction. The dashcam footage captures the exact moment the tornado went directly through them. It was even strong enough to lift vehicles off the ground, which can actually be seen with the white van that pulls out onto the road. The wheels of the vehicle leave the ground, and it begins to get full-on dragged by the tornado, seemingly disappearing. But once the tornado passes, it can be seen much further down the road, wedged in between two trees. More
Bro, that's horrifying.
concerning, however, is the person that gets thrown by the tornado on the right side of the road. Unfortunately, this woman would suffer major injuries and would be taken to the hospital. The storm would go on to produce further damage in the form of 50 inches of rain that would cause multiple deadly landslides.
You caused that? Bro, what do you mean I caused a landslide? Steak, you jumped? It's your fault? Steak, that's you if you were a tornado? See, chat, like, I sit here and I stream for you every single day, and all you do is just compare me to ginormous objects. I don't get it.
This video was taken in Russia. It shows
Oh, of course it was in Russia, bro. Of course it was in Russia. Of course it was in Russia. That's how you know, bro. Sus Cheeks? What the fuck? Bro, why did Sus Cheeks just become a member for 4 months? Why is that your name? What the fuck do you post on your channel, bro? Nah, never mind. Why would I even go to look at that? Never mind. Nope, I'm not
the dashcam footage of a man driving down a desolate and long stretch of dirt road. Then, up ahead is a car parked in such a way so as to block traffic. Two men with baseball bats begin walking up to the driver, and that's when it becomes clear that this is a robbery, and the parked car was an intentional makeshift roadblock. The driver tries to escape, but the two men get in the way and do their best to prevent it.
What the fuck is going on in Russia, dude?
Fortunately, the driver had a window of opportunity and took advantage. He slammed on the gas and was able to get away unscathed. He then drove around the roadblock and was free. It's unknown if the two men with baseball bats were ever caught. In late November of 2015, a large catastrophic bushfire broke out in South Australia. This dashcam footage was captured by one of the fire trucks responding.
Bro, why does shit always be happening in Australia? What are y'all doing out there, man? Like, stuff's always just happening. Like, damn. Y'all need to chill.
To the incident. Right from the start of the video, enormous smoke clouds are shown, depicting just how large the fire had gotten. As the trucks continue forward, visibility gradually worsens. It gets so bad to where the fire trucks are forced to stop. Then, in the distance, the fire itself can be seen, spreading towards them unnervingly fast.
Here it comes, the hit's coming. Hit's so We're gonna go to burn over. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
Bro, why is it fucking blue? Why are the flames blue?
Burn over, Scotty, burn over. Burn over, Scotty. Jesus Christ.
A miscommunication between the two trucks resulted in a collision. The truck in the front was attempting to back up out of the fire, while the truck with the dashcam was entering what's known as a burnover. A burnover is a fire truck protection protocol where the truck stays in place and the crew deploys Velcro blankets to protect themselves from the heat. Water is sprayed outside of the vehicle to keep it from catching on fire, and in the inside, breathing masks are used by the crew. During this protocol, however, the crew from the truck in the front can be heard desperately explaining how they didn't have water for a burnover, or rather their truck's sprinkler system wasn't working properly. They couldn't stay in place and were forced to drive forward in the hopes of escaping the fire, which you can actually see in the video as the truck fades into the distance. Fortunately, this move would end up saving their lives. They would make it to the other side of the fire, and everyone inside the truck, as well as the one with the dash cam, would make it out with minimal injuries. This footage was captured way back in 2012.
That is horrifying, bro. I don't know if I can make it past this last one. I don't know if I can do it, bro. The way that they're just saying Mayday, 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 bro. Nah, dude.
It takes place near an airport in Moscow, Russia. The airport is right next to a highway, and on December 29th, this dashcam footage would capture the disturbing moments a plane missed the runway and crash landed just on the right side of the highway. mistakenly overshot the runway because of bad weather conditions, so when it landed, it didn't have enough room to brake. This left it no choice but to go directly into the highway, causing plane seats and other debris to shoot towards passing vehicles, all of which can be clearly seen in the footage. At the time of the crash, the plane was only carrying crew members. No passengers were on board. But unfortunately, 5 of the 8 total crew members would lose their lives. The driver of the vehicle with the dash cam would make it out unharmed.
Nah, bro, that's it, bro. I just watched a plane crash. People probably died in that. Scariest one I ever seen. Let me know if you want me to watch more scary videos, I guess.
Little kiss.
Enough! It's time we get better at drawing and download Simply Draw. It's time we put a stop to drawing.
All right, Joseph, it's your turn.
Oh, I don't know if you're ready.
I'm now one. Yes, I. Round one. Nagano ako live verse eh. We lost 2-2. We got this. I know you. I know you got this. One. You got this. My man. You got this. No! 2-3 now. We lost. Round lost. Ooh, yes! Round one. Oh yeah. I know that's it. Okay. Yes, we won. It is a pro. This guy is a pro. You have to shut down. That is Lubinini. You suffer. I don't know how to play. Summer. That is summer. That is low. Huwag ka makulit.
Masuit kita. Tumahimik ka dyan. Yung paa mo, yung paa mo. Paa mo, patuloy mo. Huwag mong ganyan yung sweaters niya, Aya. Huwag mo, yung paa mo. Opo, yung paa mo, usog ko doon, dali. Usog ko doon sa kanila. Ha? Huwag mo sa paa mo. Ito na ulan mo, oh. Ito, oh. Oh, ayan. Buka na. Halika na. Ano?
Sit na dali mo sit na.
Masarap to. Yum, yummy.
Hindi ako nagugutom na ako. Antok pa ako. Hindi ko magawa ng trabaho. Hindi ka takot ako sa yelo, oh. Oras na, alas 2 na, hindi pa ako nakakain. Oh? Kayo, kain ko ng kain. Ako, hindi makakain sa Yeah! Baluin mo kasi nga! Isa pa to eh. Isip ka punit na to, oh.
Ano, hangin.
Palabasin mo nga dyan.
Ayaw mo lang mabas. Ayaw mo lang mabas. Ayaw mo lang mabas.
May kanin na.
Masisira. Lobat na. Lobat na yung speaker.
Ay, kinasit ka na.
Lobat, ita-charge ko yung speaker. Kakasuin kita dyan. Malis ka dyan.
Football, oh. Football. Dali ka na. Baseball. Ito na. O, upo ka na, David mo. Upo na. O, sit na. Ito, o. Sit na kasi. Dali na. O, sit ka muna tayo sa ubat ito rin. Dali na. Kunin mo. Kunin mo. Kunin ko dali. Lock pa sa yung cellphone, Jack.
Bayan ako na.
Wag mo na namin sabi eh! Saan? Doon tapos mo sa labas. Dito na lang, as well sa anim, ano mo? Hoy! Kasabat ka ng hapon niya? Kasabat. Ikaw na kaya, isusuhin mo to. Sa kapag ko ngayon po na.
Yung ano? Yung paa?
O, pasok ka! Uy, saan pa? Napakain ka na nga. O, ito na, o. Kumain ka na! O, dali na, dali.
Ano yan pangit? Wala. Tinapan ka. Tinapan ka. Siyempre, dito ako natulog. Baliw. Ba't wala akong pasok? Siyempre, Sunday. Ano?
Ba't Sunday?
Kasi pangit ka. Ikaw taino lang mama, papa. Ano yun? Pangit na lang mama, papa.
Pangit.
Pangit ka. Ay. Total 16 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh yeah, it's good. What about me? I total have 12 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh? 1, 2. No, this Isusunod.
Nakasan yung Nintendo mo na.
Wala, tinapon na nga ng papa ko.
Meron ako.
Kaya na yun eh, tinapon na nga eh.
Diba? Lima ka.
Hindi.
Kung ano yung sila nga? Ano yung sila?
Oo.
Ano yung sila?
Wait lang, wait lang.
Nintendo daw.
Ha?
Nintendo.
Kaya.
Ito yung sira.
Ano? Hindi. Siya.
Iling ko nga sa bahay ng mama.
Hindi, kapag tumingin ka, sasapakin kita eh.
Hindi naman ko sa papa yung Nintendo.
Kapag kinuha mo sa akin ng Nintendo, sige, lalabas kita, papalalasan kita sa bahay na to, tapos, hindi ka na existed sa mundo na to.
Pag ginawa ko
Mamatay ka sa ibang planet.
pag ginawa ko yung Nintendo mo, tapos naglaro ko, tapos natalo ko, babat ako.
Kapag binato mo yun, ikaw din babato ko. Ay, ito gagawin ko sa'yo. Ha? Ha? Ha?
Oy, sige, sumukha sa papa. Sumukha sa papa mo.
Ay, ikaw.
Ay, ay!
Kapag ikaw, ano?
Ala, sige, pag hindi ka maano ako yan.
Kapag tinamaan kita, ikaw is...
Ay, ulit ka. Mama, ang galit oh.
Hindi.
Uwi mo na yun.
Kapag pinauli mo ako, ikaw ay mapagulay ko. Ikaw ka lang mamaya.
Kaya na ang kanin eh.
Kinuha mo yung gulay ko dyan. Saka tanin. Yung gulay sarap ko ng gulay dyan.
Ah. Oh. Ano na ko gumamit mo na? Yung ano? Bakit lang naman ano yun? O bakit?
Oo, kailangan mo. Wala, yung sa amin, sa linya na ano. Uy, ako ba? Araw-araw lang.
Anong araw-araw? Zinila lang naman ah. Zinila nga lang eh. Pero na, pasok ka sa papaiyakin mo.
Pak! May kaibigan ka na sa school mo?
Araw-araw, zinila nga lang.
Wala.
Good. Oo, sige marami kang cellphone na pag ano yun.
Bakit? Ba't lang kayo din sa pinila?
Kasi pangit ka. Tawag
Eh, hindi ka na kaibigan mo. Kasi nerd ka daw, kakabot.
baka ikaw, tae naman ang mama, papa na pinatay.
Nerd ka pala yun ako. Ay, hindi ka pinapagisip ko yun.
Ay, sabihan mo pa. Kuya, ibabato ko na talaga sa'yo.
Ay, matamaan.
Pag binato ko to sa'yo eh.
Nerd ka sa nerd ka, hindi.
Ikaw, tae.
Natanong nga ako kung nerd ko, hindi.
Hindi. Okay, oh. Okay.
Ano sa akin yun, Nerd?
Baka ikaw, bayan kita. Good. Saan i-charge mo to?